Mixed-use developments are such a huge thing going on in the business of sports now. One that I'm particularly excited about, having gone to Georgia Tech in Atlanta, is the Centennial Yards project. And here to discuss that, Brian McGowan, CEO of the Centennial Yards Company. Thank you for talking with us.
Yeah, happy to be here. We are, as Tony Ressler says, who owns the Atlanta Hawks, an investor in Centennial Yards. We're full steam ahead. So we have lots of construction going on in downtown Atlanta right now. This is the 50-acre hole in the heart of downtown Atlanta.
Long time called the Gulch. I hated that name.
Gulch.
It was always ripe for
or the
development.
Pigeon Pit, or that's where people would tailgate. And so it's literally across the street from Mercedes-Benz Stadium and State Farm Arena. And it's a big construction site right now, so things are well underway.
You know, one of the tenants you all have already announced is going to be Cosm. That's that indoor theater experience. I've taken it in Dallas. It's an incredible experience.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. It's hard to describe, right?
Oh, how would you, have you seen the facility?
Yeah, I have.
How would you describe it, and how important is that going to be as an attraction to the Centennial Yards project?
I mean, it's critical. It was our first big lease, so it's 70,000 square feet. The way I describe it is it's a sports bar on steroids, right? So it's big. There's a big hall area where you can go in and watch games like you would any sports bar, but it's kind of a higher end feel. But the main feature is like the Sphere in Vegas, shrunk down inside of the building. So it's a room that can hold about 800 people. It's a dome, kind of wraps around you just like the Sphere, and it's for watching mostly sports games. So
yeah, Jeb Terry put on the NBA Finals for us, and I'm sitting there just in awe watching that.
It's hard to describe, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, like I talked about at the beginning, this is I want to call it a craze, but it's just good business, especially for teams that have this sort of land. What are some of the other projects out there that you looked at in the process of creating Centennial Yards? You're like, they're doing a fantastic job. That's something that we want to borrow from.
Well, we're lucky because that one is just down the street from us. It's the Battery. So the Battery, I think, was just really beautifully executed. Ours was actually inspired by LA Live in downtown Los Angeles because Tony Ressler bought the Atlanta Hawks and looked across the street at this 50-acre kind of hole in the middle of our downtown and said, I want LA Live there. So LA Live served as an inspiration, although we're not modeling ourselves after that. I would say, the Battery is similar, but what's unusual about our site is it's in downtown major city America. That's number one. Number two, we have 3 sports teams, not one. So we have Atlanta United, Atlanta Falcons, and obviously the Atlanta Hawks.
Almost 365
right across the street. It's pretty good. And there's a convention center, and all the government offices are in downtown. Plus, we're surrounded by 3 major college campuses. So Georgia State University, Georgia Tech, and the Atlanta University Center, which is our HBCU. So you have 120,000 students. You have 5,000-6,000 government workers. You're the it's center stage for our entire region. So we're super excited because the one thing that's missing in downtown Atlanta right now is that vibrant mixed use environment 24/7. And this is going to change that because we're building a lot of apartments as well. So we're going to build 2,000 to 3,000 apartments, bars and restaurants, office, hotels, and a very exciting urban environment.
2026, looking ahead a little bit. You got a bunch, I think it's around 8 World Cup matches coming to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I've heard estimates of maybe 1 million folks being in Atlanta during that month-long or so period. How do you plan to take advantage of that?
Yeah, that's the buzz, and we're super excited. It's actually a great motivator for the team. Like, let's get as much done for World Cup as we can. So I mentioned our 2 buildings, our residential building, which is the new one, and the hotel. They'll be open. And then we currently have under construction this new section. It's 7.5 acres. It's 4 buildings, a fan zone that can hold 5,000 people. That will be in place for World Cup. Cosm will be open. Fan zone will be open. The other 3 buildings will still be under construction, but we're going to have a whole new place for fans to gather for World Cup.
I'm sure you're going to blow it out of the water. Centennial Yards, one of the marquee development projects out there that I'm paying attention to.
Good.
Brian McGowan, president of the Centennial Yards Company.
Yep.
Thank you for joining SBJ.
My pleasure.